The mirror is the mirror is something that we as men all know too well. Stand in front of your bathroom mirror, splash some water on your face, look at yourself, really, really look at yourself, and then decide. Just tell me this: if you feel emotions that you've never spoken about anybody, if you feel that guilt, shame, pressure, responsibility, the struggle, the tiredness, every man knows exactly what I'm talking about when they sit in the mirror and they truly just look at themselves. Now, every man values leadership, right? But few live it consistently. Every man values leadership, but few live it consistently. And you know what? I was not the one who lived it consistently, not for a long time. And values, when we talk about leadership values, leading the family, having good morals, good values, values without action are not values. Values without action are just desires. We've seen all the movies, we've seen all the hype videos, we've seen all of the best acting men in the world. We see them all. We desire to have the values they have that got them the platform that they have. But values without action is just desire. Now, let me tell you a little bit about desire versus standards. Desire looks in that mirror, feels tired and shame and guilt and fear. And desire doesn't talk about it with anybody. Desire doesn't find clawing tooth and nail at the earth for all knowledge on how to overcome it. Desire just says, that'd be nice, but it's not me. Desire says, that's what I want, but I'm not willing to work to get it, or I don't know how. But standards, when you set a standard, it means that that is exactly how you're going to live, no matter the outcome, no matter the conflict, no matter the barrier, the boundary, the disruptiveness in your home. When you set a standard and you choose to live by it, you are choosing that action over any of the repercussions that come. And that, my friends, is the action that turns leadership values into reality, turns life into a well lived, led life instead of desire. But one gap destabilizes the entire thing. One gap. Intent does not shape a home. That desire saying, oh, it's nice to have, that's what I want. When you list out like who you want your woman to be and then you settle because you're not the man that deserves the woman you listed, that intent does not shape your home. When you say, I want to be the father that my kids deserve, I just wish that I could. I wish I was a better dad. That wish doesn't come true unless you put in the work. Standards are the thing that you lack most. The five non negotiable words that I operate my leadership by is discipline, authority, direction, dedication, and yielding. The mirror came before the change for me. I know it's going to come before you because I know you've already looked yourself in the mirror, maybe multiple times, and said, I want to change, but then never acted. And when you do a real self reflection, where real action gets taken after. That audit exposes reality. That audit shuts you down from any excuse. And after, whether you took action or not, that leadership is a reflection of one side of the coin only. Either you did change or you didn't. I have built a 7-day reflection on it, and it exposes your reality. It'll put you in check. It's either aligned or misaligned. You're either leading or you're not. The link is in the description below, so go ahead and click that. But I'm not just here to give you a vocabulary test, a list of 5 words, blah, blah, blah. This is a war strategy. And most men still delay. Not all men. Not all men survive war. Do we understand that, gentlemen? Not all men survive the war. We have to fight not only for our lives, for our children and our wives as well. Not everyone makes it. Men don't reject leadership, though, and that's why it's a desire. That's why there's intent. That's why men want this. They don't reject it. They delay it. But why? Why do we delay our leadership? Is it because we want to be liked? Is it because we want false happiness? Is it because we put the excuse of our own work and stress and timing and saying, "Oh, I'm too tired. I don't have time. It was a really rough day." Is that what happens? You know what? Delaying your leadership is going to transfer responsibility, and you don't get to choose which one it transfers to. Somebody's going to have to carry it. It might be your wife. It might be your kids. It might be, again, your parents. For those of you that live at home, there's a circumstance, there's a situation, there's always a reason or something. But if it's just you, I would suggest that you reflect who's leading your life. You cause every bit of your life to happen to you. The world sucks. It's tough for everybody. Nobody's got it easy. But when you practice inconsistency, confusion, drifting, mistrust, and resistance, when you embody those traits as the opposite of the 5 I gave you, you know who sees it? Your kids see it. Your kids see it, and they adapt quickly. They get in to fit in. They don't wait. And the patterns that you express every day, they teach faster than your words ever can. And your kids will end up just like you, right? You hear, "Oh, he sits like dad, he walks like dad, he acts like dad. He says the same things dad says." Are you actually happy about that? See, I think you need to focus on the changes that you need to make. When you try to become a better athlete, you don't add extra reps where you're perfect. You add extra reps where you're not perfect. So focus on the changes, not where you're going right. Where you're going right should be automatic. What's failing should be the thing you aggressively attack. And just watch what happens around you, how your wife starts to see you, how your kids start to see you, how your boss or the world or your workers, your peers They will notice a difference. Stop. Stop. Right? Stop living with excuses. Correct the problem. Step up for your family's sake. Not only do they need you, your grandkids, you don't know what future your family's going to bring. Be the one that changes right now before regret overcomes you. I know it's pretty dark, but before regret overcomes you and you're sitting as an old man with your kids out in public, heathens, because you chose not to lead, step up, right? Because honestly, what are we going to do? The manana mentality? Oh, we'll do it tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow, right? We'll start tomorrow because tomorrow will never come. Tomorrow, I guarantee you, you'll say tomorrow. You'll say next Monday. I was in the fitness space for a while, and everybody wants the excuse. Oh no, I'll wait till New Year's. It's November for my resolution. I'll wait till Monday every week to start. Oh, it's the weekend and I have plans. I don't know. I should just wait till Monday. See, the problem with that is that leadership compounds fast, but so do daddy issues. And men, before you have a daughter, men, before you understand what it's like to be a father, daddy issues can be laughed about. It shouldn't be, but it can be. And you know what? How wrong you are when you get your daughter and realize that everything that woman is going to become, everything she's going to attract, who she's going to like, is revolving around the man you are. Oh, are you a daddy issue? Do your kids have daddy issues because you're unwilling to stand up, to step up, to make a difference? You want to put that jersey on and drink on Sunday instead of teach them how to pray, go to church, help somebody in need? You want to idolize that team going to be successful without you? You're not on the payroll. You're not on the roster. That ain't your team. None of them want to be you. You're the issue. And if fathers just stood up and started to fight, started to raise their families the right way, took accountability, took responsibility, man, what a difference that would be for our children, huh? Kids don't learn based on what you tell them. I don't care if you're going to sit here, you can put it in the comments. I tell my kids everything. I teach them all that I know. They're watching you. They're going to learn from what they see before they ever learn from what they hear. And it takes more than you just giving a command when they're scared of you for them to understand the real reason and need for that to happen in your life. Patterns, they lock in quickly. That copycat kid that I was talking about earlier, Donnie does it just like his dad. He acts just like his dad. He lays down just like his dad. He talks just like his dad. That's not made up. That's not something that just happens. That's not something that is here and there. No. Those kids look up to you. Those kids love you. Those kids are trusting you to guide them the way that you're supposed to guide them. And if they only knew, and I'm telling you, take responsibility for your life. They don't need to hear how much of a victim daddy is. They don't need to hear how much it sucks being a man and going to work and having to do hard things. What they need to hear, what they need to see is Dad being present, active, respectful, not reactive, not losing his temper, not getting drunk, not disappearing, but a leader, one that's there, one that's available, one that's loving their mom correctly. Let your kid copy that. Direction doesn't need decades. Listen, okay, trying to win in on you. Correction does not need decades. Direction matters more. Standards instilled after you're gone is the goal. Have your kid copy your leadership, your standards, your amazing life, your amazing path on fatherhood. Watch your kids continue that. There's an old saying that all kids and all parents want their kids to do better than they did. That the goal is to have your kids do better than you, right? So imagine if you were a good dad, a great dad, not just a father, not a sperm delivery system, but a dad, and you cared for them, and you showed them the right way to lead a home and stand up for what's right. And then your kids try to do it better than you, and then their kids try to do it better than them, because that's going to continue. Then what? Then what? What does that look like for your family? You think it looks like the life you had as a boy? I don't think so. It's time for you to break that. It's time for you to step out and say, my dad, maybe he hit me, maybe he spanked me, maybe he beat me, maybe he was abusive, maybe he was an alcoholic, maybe he was an addict, maybe, but you. So look in the mirror. Your decision sets your direction. Start with that audit that I told you was in the link below. Gentlemen, our children need you at your best. Stop waiting. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to click that link.